back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
It's a typical adventure game where you play as a guy with a sword who has to explore a fantasy world, fight monsters, collect treasures, and rescue a princess.
Well, what do people have to say? Let's find out. Oh, okay, it's just one of the greatest RPGs of all time, that's all. This game has a whole community. It's worshipped. That screenshot right there, that is how I first saw the internet. Now I really need to play it.
So the only way I can experience this game is the same way as the rest of the internet.
The one thing I do like about the game is you can put up to 8 letters for your name, so I can write pretty much any curse word I like in here, like fucker or dick-faced dildo. Nah, it doesn't fit. But anyway, I'm gonna go with the classic standby. Ass! When you start, you're given the option of a character class.
As soon as you start playing the game, the first thing that comes to anybody's mind is Legend of Zelda.
Dear Lord, look at this. Everything looks like pixelated ass splatter. The people are nothing but a diuretic debacle moving around at 1 frame a second. I can't even tell which one I am.
So what made this game different from other fantasy adventure games like Zelda? You travel through towns, caves and dungeons, collecting items, fighting monsters, meeting people, gaining spells and abilities, and steadily advancing the storyline. On paper, it's like your typical adventure game, but one of the things that made it so extra special for the time was the massive amount of weapons and accessories to equip yourself with, and all the magic and skills to learn. This all gives the player the freedom of customizing your characters however you see fit and trying out different combinations of abilities. And the fact they can achieve this with little pixelated sprites and minimal graphic technology is a major accomplishment. Passion always comes through in spite of limitations.
So let's play the damn thing. The first thing I do is go out of the town and get my ass handed to me. Your character doesn't start with weapons, you have to buy them, so you walk all over this hodgepodge building that defies all architectural logic. Honestly, any armor you get looks stupid on this guy, but it's powerful, so whatever.
You're underpowered with a short-range arrow attack.
So it turns out I'm also supposed to stop at the general store and buy some healing items. Where's the general store, you might ask? Why, in a generic unmarked building that looks like a regular house. Seriously, how was I supposed to know that? At least the weapons store looks like an important building. The general store is tucked away in the back like it doesn't matter.
The store doesn't always have the item you want.
Something as simple as buying items from the store is torture. Absolute fucking torture.
Your health power-ups are, get this, wine.
In order to get your health up, you must consume an alcoholic beverage. And a lot of it!
Man, he drinks a lot of wine.
I mean, just to get his health up, he's got to get shit-faced. And dude, wine drunk is the worst. I mean, his teeth are like reddish purple and he's staggering around. It's just... Why isn't this coming out? Oh, I forgot to take the bung out the bung hole. That's what it's called. Not a joke. That's what it's called.
And whenever you see wine, you better get it.
Where's my fucking wine? Don't take my fucking wine away! Oh, and be sure to buy some food too. So don't skip any meals in this world. The consequences could be deadly. So now that I have all my crap, it's time to kill monsters, but not all the monsters. You gotta make sure you're only killing the evil monsters. According to the manual, killing good monsters will lower your morality and you won't become a true hero. Even the first enemies you fight are common animals. And we gotta talk about these enemies. What the hell is that thing? You never know what you're gonna have to fight. And for the love of God, don't kill Sarah, the kangaroo rabbit thing.
If you're lucky, your experience will go up, but it only goes up 1 pixel at a time. If you want to level up, you gotta fill up the whole bar. This is what it looks like in fast speed, but can you imagine how long it takes to do this? You can't, unless you played it.
Look at this! Look at this!
Nowadays they call this farming. Wonder who came up with that one. Farming? Another term I hear a lot is grinding.
And the leveling up and grinding can sometimes feel monotonous. As you probably know, this is not a game you just pick up and play for 20 minutes before you hop on the school bus, or even a couple hours after you've done your homework. This is a game that you chip away at over several months. It's a work in progress, a hobby of sorts that you invest yourself in. This is a game you catch up on while you're sick. Leveling up to max can not only take an insane amount of time, but can also make the game too easy.
Next, the game becomes a where the fuck do you go type of game. Yeah, WTFDYG, one of those. I have no idea what to do. After running around for hours, and that's real life hours, not in-game, I found these 2 locations. One is this place. Why would I want to walk into a random abandoned town? The other location is this maze. I can't figure out where to go. The townspeople just give vague hints, but no actual direction.
In lots of RPGs, the dialogue can be tedious, but here, because it's so funny, it makes you want to talk to everybody. This might be the most brilliant quote in the whole game. Pure gold.
He's a little bit sketchy though. What the fuck? This is the darkest and most shocking thing I've ever seen in a game that was played by kids.
Well, at least they spelled it right.
Of all the enemies, the red devils are probably the most annoying. They stay up in the air like a little sissy and then swoop down. That's the only chance you have to hit them, but that's also when you're bound to get killed. If you try to outrun them, they will chase you all the way through the stage.
The boss of this dungeon is the evil mage. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta run back through this hellhole. Oh, and great, I died. Wait, I'm back at the entrance? All this time, I've been running all the way back through the dungeon when I could just kill myself to teleport? Okay, well now I know.
If you die, you get the worst punishment ever. The items don't come back. If you run out of items, I really don't know what you would do here. So you do not want to die in this game. There's too many incidental items that only get used once. I can't think of any other area in the game where you need that. So your inventory gets filled up quickly with all these items that you don't even know if you're going to need again. And yes, what you see on screen, that's all the inventory you can hold for each character. You might say it's an interesting game mechanic because it's like real life where you only want to take out as much as you need, but it only causes you to keep making extra stops and is a constant inconvenience.
That fucking time limit! That motherfucking shit-sucking time limit! It's not even like there's a counter. It's like the game just pulls the plug. Like, oh, you're gonna win? Well, not anymore, you ass-bag, fecal fucker, shit-shaped anus brain. The game cheats. That's it. That's all there is to it. The game fucking cheats.
Also, you move pretty slow, and with such a big world, getting around can be a chore. Sometimes you want to outrun enemies, but they're all the same speed as you, or faster.
Sometimes people can get in your way. Come on! Come on! Move your ass! Come on, dude. Come on, get out of my way, you fuck! Ah! Oh, no, come on. Out of my way. Walking in general can feel a little clumsy.
So thankfully, you get the power to teleport. Now you can instantly go anywhere you want. Or not. You know how teleporting is supposed to work? Like this. How am I supposed to teleport here, or here, or here? You have to take a long hike to get somewhere else, which defeats the whole purpose of teleporting. It's another useful ability gone down the shitter. I'm willing to excuse most of this shit because the game charmed me so much with its unique style. I still maintain it's an awesome game, but those are some serious strikes against it. No matter how frustrating it gets, I can't stop playing it because I want to see what happens next. You never know what this game's gonna throw at you. Holy shit, I'm so overwhelmed trying to explain everything that happens here. The question is, what doesn't happen?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this game a little bit too much. But don't worry, I'll find something that sucks.
And what's that? Okay. Oh, I am so freaked out. I don't even know what to say. And then this happens.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, back to the game.
But anyway, now with that metal music going on, you know you're in for some serious shit. That's it. This game's awesome. You know, I've talked a lot about wasting your time playing bad games, but there's something equally sad about missing out on a good game. I thought it was shit. I thought it was shit! I thought it was shit!
So how come that didn't totally suck? It was pretty good, and considering the fact that it wasn't made by a major game studio, it was just a small group of people tasked with the impossible to make a game, a free game. Bravo. But the real crazy thing is that even to this day, this game has a die-hard cult following. Who would have thought? There's even 2 sequels. The demand for a sequel was there, even in the days of Xbox 360 and PS3. But let's see how the game looks.
Are you fucking joking? Well, that was a waste of time.
Well, I might say the first is still the best.
Well, let's hope more things happen, and if not, the fans will still keep it alive. We can just walk over it? You can just walk over it. You are scum.
And also, why is this guy walking on water? Who does he think he is? Jesus Christ?